So I went to Spencer's and I saw the Rick and Morty Rick Sanchez onesie. And I'm like, all right, I would take it. Because I like Rick and Morty. I love that show. I can do the voice of Rick.
Well, you got the shirt on right now, too.
Yeah, I got the shirt on right now, too. If you guys want to...
Do a backspin.
Don't make him do a backspin.
No. Nothing's in the back. But,
Andrew just wants to see your ass.
No.
No.
He does that a lot to most of our guests.
Oh, God. Save me.
All right, let's do it again. Ready?
No, just start with that.
No, we're going to start off with welcome to another episode of Super Messed Up Bros. My name is Manny.
My name is Angel.
My name's Isaac.
It's Friday, baby. Fuck.
Yeah, this is to the Super Mess Up Brothers podcast time, baby. Fuck me, fuck yeah. Super Mess Up Bros. Fuck me, fuck yeah. Woo, yeah. Manny and Angel. Yeah, baby. Woo, podcast, baby. Fuck me, fuck yeah. Woo, Super Mess Up Bros. Fuck me, fuck yeah. Listen to this podcast, motherfucker. Fuck me, fuck yeah. Super Mess Up Bros. Woo, podcast time, baby. Fuck me, fuck.
Sounds like somebody has a lot of enthusiasm, so I like that. Oh my gosh.
So that was White Claw Gabe.
I think he's famous for drinking a White Claw and just swearing into the camera.
That's what I was telling Isaac. He got famous just for saying fuck.
Yeah, but White Claw Gabe because he's always drinking White Claws.
I never tried White Claw before. So
I've never had a White Claw either. But that was White Claw Gabe promoting our podcast. Fuck, baby. Fuck, yeah.
Fuck yeah, baby. Fuck.
fuck.
You actually sound like him.
Yeah,
Do
because
it.
I would always imitate him when I see him.
Do it.
It's Friday, baby. Fuck. Fuck.
fuck, yeah, fuck yeah, podcast, baby, yeah.
All right, Isaac, what stories did you want to tell on our podcast?
You and I have known each other since high school, right?
Yeah, we've been
Yeah.
friends since high school.
Yeah. So I remember you used to be a rapper, and I remember that big concert you had during lunch, right?
Hey, didn't you say you wanted to come on and freestyle?
I mean, I don't have a lot of lyrics on
Give
me.
us the bars, man. Give us the bars.
All right, man.
Do you need a... You should beatbox. I probably suck at it.
No, I can't beatbox for shit.
No, I can try to do something. I don't have anything written. I did go on top of my
We
head.
got to start. What is your rap name first?
Well, I don't have a rap name. I just do it just for the heck of it, you know.
We got to come up with a rap name for Isaac first.
Little Isaac.
Lil Isaac. Oh, there you go. Everybody
Lil-
puts Lil in front of
Yeah.
everything.
Big.
How about Big Isaac?
Big Isaac with Big G because my last name starts with the G.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Big G.
Yeah.
All right, Big G. About a freestyle for us.
Big G's
This is an
debut.
exclusive right here.
I mean, I don't know that much, man.
The debut of BG.
This is your debut.
or
This is your
Big G.
spotlight, man.
All right, man. Just try to bust some flows. I'm trying to make the show. Going to sleep. I'm dreaming. Just trying to get that feel. Trying to make me some money like 20 mils. Trying my idols start from Eminem, Tech 9. Busting flows like pop. Damn. I'm not that good.
That's fine. We'll all take turns. How do you say it? Busting a flow?
Yeah, like
I'll even go. Too.
All right, go. Let's see. We got to come up with a rap name for Angel. Because I am a rapper.
Then we're gonna go clockwise.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about today's rappers and
We
legendary.
got to come up with a rap name for Angel.
Big girl.
Big girl? Why big girl?
I think it's funny.
Okay.
All right, this is another exclusive right here. Big girl
No, but
debut.
It's your turn first.
Give it to him, big girl. Give it to him.
I'll go after you go.
No, you got to go. I gave you a good intro.
Okay. Give me the intro.
All right, let's go. This is the debut right here. We got Big Girl in the house. Give it to him, Big Girl.
Any, mini, money, mo. Catch a tiger by a toe. If he hollers, let him go.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh!
That just came
Oh
up
my
with that on top of my head.
Yeah, man. A lot of people are trying to get into the rap game. Like, the rap game is changing nowadays, you know? Like, because of SoundCloud or something.
It's easier now.
I don't
Yeah.
listen to any of the new rappers. I don't even know who
Really?
most of them are.
I mean,
listen to some of the
I've
ones.
seen some of them.
some, but not really.
Like, I know Lil Pump, you know? Like Lil
Is
Pump.
he old now?
I
I
haven't
think he's
seen-
like 21, but I remember...
No, like not how old he is, but I think he's not even relevant anymore.
And I mean, I remember when he first came out. I always seen him on Snapchat and Instagram. That dude is like is always wilding out and stuff. You know. Yeah, and then what else? Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that?
It's kinda
I liked
rat-
all the memes that would come out.
Yeah, we would send each other all the
Yeah.
memes.
Yeah, man.
Was he a snitch?
Snitching to the judge.
Oh man. Yeah, man. But if I could rap, I would probably want to sign with J. Cole. Like, I wouldn't mind working with J. Cole or Jay-Z or Eminem or Tech Nine.
You know who Tech Nine is?
Yeah, he's dating Megan Fox.
No, that's Machine Gun Kelly.
No, that's MGK.
Who did you say? Who was it?
Tech Nine?
Oh no.
No.
No,
I'll show you some Tech Nine later.
Dude, Tech Nine's badass, bro. That or Hobson. I wouldn't probably want to work with Hobson.
I saw a meme where it had a picture of Machine Gun Kelly. It had a picture of Pete Davidson and Travis Scott, and it said, "If these homeless guys can date some of the hottest girls in the world, then you don't have an excuse." But it's true, right? Haven't you noticed?
What,
Because
they-
Machine Gun Kelly is with Megan Fox, and then Pete Davidson was with Kim Kardashian.
And Ariana Grande.
All you have to be is skinny and white with tats, and you get like the hottest girls in the world.
well, they have money.
I know.
All right, so you had a story that you wanted to tell, right, about work?
Yes.
I like these stories. These
No, this one's just it's more shitty than anything. I went to
is it
work.
gonna depress me? I don't want to be depressed.
Nah, it's not that depressing. But I went to work.
Dude, I went through depression. Don't put me back in that.
It's not. It's
Don't
not
you
that
fucking
bad.
do that to Isaac, Angel. Don't you do that to Isaac right now.
It's not that bad.
I'm
But,
just kidding, dude.
but it's like a drag more than anything. I went to work Saturday at 8, and I'm gonna keep going with times because the times are important.
Okay.
I went to work at 8 a.m. in the morning, and I was supposed to be off at 2, but we had 4 people working that day, and then right when I got to work, there was a new girl that she quit right on the spot because she was like, I just don't feel comfortable here because I feel like it's very unprofessional here. And I'm like, that's the greatest part of this job. Of
So
how-
is it pretty unprofessional or what?
a little like there's not. I didn't even sign any paperwork or anything, so I don't know how income tax is gonna work.
First, what do you do for, like, I know you work kind of like at a funeral home or something like that.
I work for them, so I'm
Yeah.
like their bitch.
So, like, what do you do? Like, you handle
And they're your pimp?
Yeah, they're like my pimp. I get them their money.
Work, bitch.
So it's just like transportation for the deceased. That's
Oh,
the best way I can put it.
oh, okay.
Okay, so this girl, it was her first day on the job.
And she quit.
How far into her shift did she quit?
20 minutes.
20 minutes in? What
Yeah.
happened in those 20 minutes that she quit?
I was explaining her how it works.
It was you that made her quit?
Yeah, I didn't tell anyone. But I was the only one there, and I was kind of explaining things, and then she just walked out 20 minutes later.
She was like, I'm out.
Wow.
But I just told everyone.
Why did they have you training her? Aren't you new?
No, they didn't really have me training her. We were all supposed to get there at 8, but people get there late. So I was the only one there with her, you know.
Yeah.
And I was kind of explaining how things are done, and I was explaining how kind of the laid back things that we get to do. And I guess she didn't like that.
Oh my god.
But I was explaining it in a way where I was trying to make it sound very cool because it is, you know.
Yeah. You were trying to get her excited and you made her quit.
Yeah, because I remember my first day, I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't have anyone really tell me how it goes.
So 8 o'clock you go into work. 8:20 she quits.
She quits.
All right, let's go.
So now it's 3 people on the job. So I'm working with 2 other people, and then one of the girls that I was working with, she tells me that she has to leave early at 1. So then 1 o'clock strolls around, and now it's just 2 people. And then the way it works is after 2 o'clock, everyone gets to go home, but you're on call. So if you get a call that you have to pick up a body, Then from home, you have to just go to the office, pick up the van, and go wherever you have to go.
Have you been called before?
Yeah, many times. Sometimes I'll get home right after work, and then 20 minutes later I'll get a call.
Don't like funeral homes have like a limousine or like one of those big old
Hearses?
yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm not really working through them. It's like for them. Like it's like a third party company.
Oh, okay.
So let's say someone in your family passes, and then you call a funeral home to get arrangements set up. The funeral home will go ahead and call our company and say, hey, we need you to pick up this body and hold it for us until we're ready. Because at our facility, we have like 4 fridges with several bodies inside.
Oh,
it's creepy.
You make it sound like a horror movie.
Yeah, it looks straight out of a horror movie. You just see shelves, and they're like all the way to probably the roof, and it's just filled with bodies. And sometimes you have to go in there and look for the body that you need, and sometimes it feels straight out of a horror movie.
Oh my god.
But anyways, so after 2:00 you're basically on call, and because it was the way it works is he's gonna have 4 people work throughout the day. So once everyone's home, those 4 people are on call. So if you get a call, then the first 2 people will pick up that call, and then maybe another call, and then the third call, the other 2 people. That way it's rotated, and you're not always going on every single one.
All right, so one girl quit. You were supposed to be off at 2, and then what happened?
And then another girl was leaving early at 1,
right. Okay.
and we're off at 2. So once 2:00 strolled around, that just leaves me and another guy, which basically means that we're going to be doing every single call that comes in. So it was going to be a long day, and then everything that could go wrong went wrong this day. Oh, boy. So 2:00 strolls around, and we're doing a call. So me and this guy were like, all right, after this, we'll go home, and then we'll just wait for the next one. And then right after we finished, we got another call once we're heading to the office. So instead of heading to the office, we turned around, and then we went ahead and did the other call. And it kept doing that. Like, I didn't go home at all that day. I was working all day. 6:00 strolls around, and this is where everything starts kind of crumbling down. 6:00 strolls around, and we get another call, and me and my friend were like, you know what? We've been doing this all day. Let's just go home for an hour, and then we'll come back. So then he's like, turn off your phone, because if you leave it on, the boss is going to keep calling you. And he always texts us like, what's your ETA to the site, you know? So we go ahead and take like an hour break. And then once we get back, we took a break at 6. So I basically worked from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So that's like what, like 10 hours?
Yeah. So
like that's a typical work day for some.
6 a.m. to 10 p.m.?
No, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So
That's
that's
from
like
8 to 6?
Yeah, that's like 10 hours. That's normal,
Yeah.
right? But then it gets worse after this point. Like, so once we get back to work, our phones were off. So once we turned on our phones, we already have 4 new calls that we had to do.
Oh damn.
And we before we went on break, we had 3. You know, we thought, let's take an hour and then we'll knock these 3 out.
And it's tough, too, because you got to be carrying bodies is basically what you're doing, right?
Yeah, not only that, but you're around family that's devastated and crying. So it's never like a happy environment. And sometimes we have to take, it's like when you see like EMTs, like paramedics, they take out this bed, like a stretcher, where you lay the bodies. That's what we use. And when we have to go in the houses, sometimes you can't maneuver the stretcher into some of the hallways. Some of the turns are too narrow, so you have to go ahead and carry out the bodies. You know what I mean? And
Oh man.
it's worse when like the family's there and they have to see you carry the body, especially like if they're heavy and you're slipping, and you have to make sure you don't hit their head on the door as you're walking out. Oh, sorry. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things.
The good thing is he didn't feel that.
Can you imagine?
Don't drop him! Don't drop him!
But a lot of the times, I don't know if I went into detail last time, but a lot of the times, when they're on the bed, like they have like this. I've seen like puppies and kittens use this. It's like a poop sheet or a pee sheet.
Yeah.
For your pets.
Yeah.
They have them underneath them too, because I guess they can't get out of bed. So a lot of the times when you're getting these bodies, you'll lift them up and then they'll be dripping. And
Oh god.
yeah, because there's nothing they can do. Or I'm not sure, like if they pass, maybe like pee or poo comes out. But you're dealing with a lot of smells, so that's what I'm doing like all day. So after 7 o'clock rolls around, we're back at the office. We turn on our phones. We have 4 new calls, so that brings us up to 7 calls, and it's just 2 people, you know. And each call takes like about an hour, because we have to get to the office, pick up the body, bring it back to the office, do all the paperwork, put them away, and then we're off to do the next one. So then,
Oh man, that's a pretty depressing job.
yeah. Fast forward 3 hours. It's like 10 o'clock. We went to a hospital because we do hospital calls too. Once they're passed away in the hospital, we're the ones that picks them up, and they have like little back entrances that we go through, and like special elevators that only staff or we can use. So we were all the way in the Trans Mountain area, and we picked up one of the bodies. We were on our way home. But we had 2 vans, because the way we decided to do it was there's 2 company vans. So my friend was like, hey, I'm going to drive this van. You drive the other van. That way we have 4 beds. That way we can drive to each location that we need instead of just taking 1 van and then only being able to carry 2 and then going back and then going back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we have 4 beds, so we're going everywhere together, but we have 4 instead of 2. Does that make sense? So we can go to more places without going to the office.
I can fucking count, Angel.
Okay.
There's 2 beds in a van. You got 2 vans. You got 4 beds. I get it.
Making sure, just for whoever needs that clarification. So here's where everything starts going bad.
Oh, God.
It's 10 o'clock. We're coming back from Trans Mountain.
You've been saying this is where everything goes bad since 6.
Everything
4
bad.
hours later.
Yeah, well, everything's bad when you're
When does it get bad, Angel? When does it get bad?
when you wake up when you're at work. But anyways, it's 10 o'clock. We're driving back from Trans Mountain we're like in the Northeast somewhere. And then I'm following this guy because he knows, he has like all the addresses where we're going. So I'm following him. So like when you're on the 54, what are you going, like 60?
Yeah.
This guy went from he was driving 60, and then he went to 50, and then he went down to 40.
Who? The guy you're following?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is on the 54, and then he's at 30, and then he's going like 20. And I'm thinking, like, what is this guy doing, you know? And this guy smokes a lot of weed, so I wasn't sure, like, if he was high or something. And I'm right behind him, and then there's cars, like, honking. And then, I'm sorry, this wasn't even on the 54 yet. We're about to get on the 54. We're on Gateway.
Okay.
And then I went on the 54, and he was, like, going 20. So then I, like, parked on the shoulder on the 54. And then he called me, and I was like, hey, what's going on? And he was like, the battery died. And I have 2 bodies in the back. And when you have bodies in the back, you have to have the AC full blast, because once they pass, you have to keep them cold. You know what I mean? So he's like, the battery just died, and I have 2 bodies in the back. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
So now we're running on time.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, let me try to meet up with you. So then I'm already on the 54, so I get back on, and then I take an exit, and I think it was Kentworthy.
Kenworthy, I know where that's at.
Yeah, it was like right there. I took that exit, and then he's like probably like 100 yards behind me, or maybe even more.
Man, dude. Honestly, like, I gotta tell you something, bro. That's kind of like one of my biggest fears in life is
body?
like, what?
A dead body?
No, like dying. Like, since you work at a funeral home and you worked on a lot of dead bodies, I don't know why I kind of had this fear of dying, like the unknown, you know?
I could tell you what happens when you die. I've seen what happens.
I don't know.
It happens to everyone. They're gonna, maybe I should
Yeah.
save it for the podcast.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just I'm still young. I haven't partied or done anything, so you know.
You still got years.
Start the story back a little bit. So you got 2 bodies he's got 2 bodies in the back.
His car battery died. He calls me. He's like, hey, the battery just died, and I got 2 bodies in the back. I already have 1 body in the back of my van, so my first thought was, we can't fit both of his bodies in mine. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, let me meet up with you. So then I take the Kentworthy exit, and then I thought, and then I could see him like a few hundred yards back, you know. He turned on his hazards, and I turned on mine. And then I thought to myself, I don't know how far it is for me to drive to make a U-turn. So my idea was I'll just drive backwards. You know what I mean? To where he is, and it's like at 10 o'clock at night. But
How far back was he?
he was back there. My first thought was, should I turn the car around and then just drive through oncoming traffic? And I thought, no.
So you're driving backwards on the road, going
Reverse.
towards oncoming
Yeah,
traffic.
so
Okay.
then the way I did it is I turned on my hazards, and when there was no cars around, I started driving backwards. So, you know what I mean? I'm just going backwards, and then when I would see cars coming, I would stop and act like if I was just waiting there. And once they would pass, I would keep going, and then I get a call, and he's like, "Hey, bro, is that you coming backwards?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm almost there."
And then
And then I finally get there, and then I'm like, "How are the bodies?" And he was like, "They're gonna start decomposing,
Yeah.
because they need to be kept cold at all times. Because I don't know if you know this, once you pass, the decomposition starts right away." Quick side note. One time, I was lifting up a body. I think I told it last time, and I put my hand on the back, but it was actually the butt, and it was very watery. Like their body starts to liquefy immediately.
Oh God.
So, once I get there, we're like, "So what are our options?" And he was like, "Do you have cables in your van?" And we looked in the car, and we found some cables. So we thought, problem solved. So then I turned the van around to face his, and then I wasn't sure how to do it. So I called Dad. I was like, "Hey, Dad, I'm like stuck on the side. I'm at work, and I'm stuck like on the side of the road. How do I jumpstart this car?" So he walks me through it, and then we do it, and his car turns on. So problem solved, right? And then
this other guy didn't know how to do it either.
no. And what's crazy was while I was doing it, he was just looking at rocks, and he was like, "Hey, bro, this is a cool rock." And I'm thinking like, dude, you're looking at rocks, and there's like a dead body. There's 2 dead bodies. And
Come
both
on,
of our
dude, we gotta
vans
get to your
were
office.
stuck on the side of the road, with dead bodies. And I mean, just
Hey, there's some beautiful rocks right here.
it was showing me too.
What are the chances?
He was coming up to me and showing me, and I was like,
You want some more coffee?
Yes, please.
I was like, "That's nice, bro." I actually got some pictures. I took photos that day. Maybe I'll send them to you, and you can put them up.
Oh man.
Look, there he is, looking at the rocks. We're like on the side of the
All
road.
I see is just like a silhouette of a person. I don't even.
Well, that's what he was doing. He's on the rocks, and he was just scouring the rocks, looking for nice ones to keep for whatever reason.
Oh.
But
Is he wearing a suit? Do you guys have to wear suits?
we have to dress like in black. But I was taking pictures just to show my girlfriend what was going on, but that's why I have them. This is where we were gonna jumpstart the car. And then
Let me see it. Oh.
this is like on the side of the road, and I had to help him jumpstart the car. So then we jumpstart his car, and we think everything's good. But then once I hop in my car, we start driving, and then his battery dies again. So then we thought the battery's dead. You can't even jump it,
Mm-hmm.
So what are our options now? Like, he can obviously ride with me, but then we're gonna leave a body behind, and we can't just stuff all the bodies in there, because
Yeah.
So we're kind of like, at this point, we got to call the boss. So we call the boss. He's like, "Well, if the battery's dead and you guys can't do anything, just call a towing company. But make sure you tell them that there's no bodies in the back, because that would probably look very sketchy, right? Like a tow company comes and is like, "Oh, by the way, we got some bodies in the back."
Wait, so and it froze again.
I would probably.
Oh, there we go.
If I was a tow truck.
So he said, call the tow company, but don't tell them there's bodies in the back?
Yeah, he's like, and that's what made me feel like that's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Like, we're a company that does this. Like, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, hey, I was working, transporting bodies, car died.
Yeah. So then he's like, just call a towing company, but don't tell them that there's bodies back there. So then it's cold. I remember it was cold that night. So then we get in the car, and we're just waiting for about like 2 hours. So this whole process took about like 3 hours. We're just stuck on the side of the road. And then meanwhile, he's giving us more calls to do. And we were thinking, like, ain't that a bitch? Like, we're stuck on the side of the road, and you're just giving us more work. But anyways, the tow truck guy finally gets there. And I remember he gets in the van. And me and this guy, like, we started holding our breath because we're like, what if he turns around? And he would just see 2 bodies in the back. So our eyes were peeled on him like eagles, you know. We're making sure he doesn't turn around. Thinking, like, what are we going to say? Because the way it works is, I didn't know how they do it, but the way it works is when he gets there.
What, doesn't your van have, like the name of the company or something?
No, it doesn't have the
And
name.
where was he going to tow it? He was going to tow it back to the company so
Back
you guys
to
can
the
load them
office.
into the
Yeah.
fridge? Okay.
So it's just a plain white van.
Black.
Black.
Yeah. Black represents what, like, solemnness. Yeah. So when I go to work, I dress like in black. So this guy gets in the
Basically,
van.
you look like the Men in Black, but except not the cool alien movie type.
We look like we don't even look like the Men in Black. That's another company. There's 2 companies in El Paso that do this. One's Legacy and one's New Haven. Legacy is a professional one where they look like they're the Men in Black, all professional, and we're like the Wish version of them. You know, we don't look
The Great
like,
Value version.
Yeah.
Listen, I love the Men in Black. I enjoyed 2 of the movies. The third one, it was still alright. I'd never seen Men in Black International. The 4th one, I'd never seen it, but I gotta say, Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones are the best actors I've ever seen. I love that movie since I was a kid. Sorry, I just have to throw that one out there. Keep going.
Anyways, he finally gets the van in the back, and the guy hops in with me, and we drive to the office, and we think, okay, crisis averted. Like, he doesn't know what's in the back, because we honestly started in a situation like that, and when you're there in the moment, you think you might go to jail. Like, if he sees the bodies, he'll.
Why? You were doing your job.
I know, but still, like, if the boss is like stressing,
You
like,
think he was going to think you murdered those 2 people back there?
and then it was like God's justice. Like, he, I don't know. Anyways, let's skip that. We pay the guy, he leaves, and then we start unloading all the bodies. No, because the car battery died. Once we got to the office, we couldn't open the trunk for whatever reason. Like, the trunk wouldn't open. So the bodies were stuck back there.
Damn, so you finally got the van to the office, but now you can't open
We
it.
finally got the van to the office, but it wouldn't open. And then we called the boss again. And we're like, hey, like, the trunk's not opening. And we need, it's not a trunk. What do you call the back? Is it a trunk?
I guess.
Yeah, that sounds like we just put the bodies in a trunk, you know?
Which is way more suspicious.
Yeah,
You got 2 dead bodies in the trunk.
It's a van, so the van opens up. It's like a hood.
No wonder this girl quit.
But then,
I don't blame her.
so this was like at 10 when the battery died. And then fast forward 3 hours, 10, 11, 12. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I've only had an hour break and I was at work since yesterday. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm exhausted. And we have like 5 calls that we have to do. And our boss is like, all right, now that you guys are at the office, hop in that one van and get to the rest of them. And we were kind of thinking like, bro, like, we're tired, you know, like, we've been at this since yesterday in the morning and we only had an hour break. We're hungry. We're starving. We're tired. We're not robots. Like, we need to sleep and recharge, you know?
Because you have to be back at work the next day.
I had to be back at work the next day at 8 a.m. And it was already 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So then, we're kind of just sitting at the office and we're trying to plan our routes. We're because these like, I don't know how you explain them. Not cases. What would you call them?
Caskets?
No, not caskets. Like
Scenarios?
No, like when we get a call, it's like in the east side, and then when we get a call, another call, it could be like in the west side. But like, I don't know how you would explain. Like.
Well, I think you just explained it.
Okay, well, I'm calling them cases, like case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. We had 5.
Okay.
So in these 5 cases, they're scattered all over El Paso. So me and my friend, we're trying to schedule, like, the best route. Like, okay, let's go here first, and we'll make our way back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But in the process of us doing that, there's cameras in the office, and the boss and his wife own this company, and the wife. She's the one that watches the camera. So she sees us like at the office and she gives me a call. And then she's like, can you put me on speaker? And then I put her on speaker and she's getting mad at my friend. She's like, Khalil, I've been trying to call you and you're not picking up. What the fuck is going on? This is the boss's wife.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, ma'am, I have my phone off. And she's like, you don't have your phone off. I could see you on your phone. And he has 2 phones. That's sketchy, right? But he has 2 phones, and he was like, "This phone that I'm using is not even service." And then she busts out with this. She's like, "You guys are being fucking lazy, just sitting at the office, and I need you guys to get the fuck." She's like White Claw Gabe, so many fucks, you know. She's like,
it's fucking Friday, baby. I need you to get these fucking bodies, okay?
but to an extent, yeah, but more aggressive, you know, not as fun as that. But after working like 16 hours straight, that's the last thing you want to hear. Someone bitching at you. You know?
Right.
So then my friend hangs up on her, and then he's like, "Bro, I'm just going to go home." So then I'm like, "Well, I'm going to go home too then," you know? So then we go home, and then the next day she calls both of us, but I guess at separate times, and she bitches at us, and she's like, "Next time you pull shit like that, you're fired." But my girlfriend was like, "You can because I think when you work, like, what's that? What do you complain? Where do you complain when you have a problem with your work? Like Texas Workforce?"
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but we were saying that should be illegal, no? Like when you work a certain amount of hours. But not only that, but like it's just 2 people. Like, remember how in the beginning I explained with if there's 4 people, you get to get rotated, and that's how you get your breaks. It was only us 2, so each call that came in, it was mandatory for us to get him. So
That's probably why she couldn't fire you, because it was just you 2. What is she gonna do then?
Yeah, but that's why we went
People are
home.
quitting 20 minutes on the job.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Like, no wonder people quit because of the work conditions.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was the story that I had. It was just a crazy day with this and that going left and right.
Yeah, I thought I had heard that you had been fired, but then when you were saying your job, and I was like, oh, I guess he didn't get fired.
Oh, I almost did.
Man.
Well, boss move though, to just be like, fuck it, I'm going home.
Yeah.
My God, man. Just about, I don't know. Can we talk about Rick and Morty or?
It's your turn to tell a story.
All right, man. Let me tell you about the story.
Tell me a 45-minute story. I'm gonna
man.
cut you off.
Well, let me tell you about the story of the Rick Sanchez onesie I got from Spencer's.
A onesie?
Yeah, it's just that it was Halloween, and Rubrik's, shout out to Rubrik, that arcade bar place here in El Paso.
Mm-hmm.
There was 2 locations. One is in North Mesa, which is still there. The other, I can't remember. It's somewhere. I can't remember exactly where it was, but they had another location, but they had to close it down. Mm-hmm. But I went to the second location for a costume party, and then I didn't have a costume, so I'm thinking, all right, I gotta go to Spencer's real quick. So I went to Spencer's, and I saw the Rick and Morty Rick Sanchez onesie, and I'm like, all right, I would take it, because I like Rick and Morty. I love that show. I can do the voice of Rick.
Well, you got the shirt on right now too.
Yeah, I got the shirt on right now too. If you guys wanna
Do a backspin.
Don't make him do a backspin.
No, nothing's in the back. But
Angel just wants to see your ass.
No.
no.
He does that a lot to most of our guests.
Oh God, save me! I'm just kidding. But yeah, I got the Rick Sanchez onesie. I think I got an Instagram picture of it. I was scrolling through it just so I can look. Oh, here it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Send it to me, and then I'll put it up on the picture.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I found it, and I was like, oh, cool. So I went home, tried it on, and it fit perfectly. So I went to Rubrik's, and yeah, it was a really cool costume party. You know, I was dancing with a lot of girls. I took pictures with, you know, some people in costumes and stuff, and I really liked it. I had a lot of fun. I got some shots from some chick. Like, I think she was like older than me, and she was like giving me shots.
Wait, hold on. You said I got these shots from some chick. He was like older than me.
She was older.
He said she.
Oh, I thought
she was older.
Yeah.
I thought he said he was older.
No.
Sorry.
But
I need
you
to apologize for my brother again.
No, it's okay.
He gets more excited if it's a man.
Oh God. But yeah,
Talk
man.
about the other one we
Which
were
one?
saying before.
Which one?
What we were gonna talk about before we started?
Oh, let him finish the story. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Yeah, I danced a lot. I had a lot of fun, and then after I left Rubrik's, I went to Whataburger. At like 2 a.m. went to Whataburger because hey, That's a good place to go to.
Yeah, that's the spot at 2 a.m. after you've had some beers.
Yeah, after a good night of drinking, hey, go to Whataburger. Yeah, man.
This is the second time that we've had to do this podcast. Last time you were here, we recorded a full hour. Technical issues. We had to record another hour. It was that time, right? We had to record twice. Did we record twice when you were here?
Yeah, I think so.
And the second time that we recorded, we asked you if it came between me and Angel, who would you say is gay?
And why? And why?
I don't know. I would probably say Angel because he had the long hair, but
Okay, but why does that make someone automatically gay?
I don't know, dude. I just don't.
Look at
know.
that picture back there. Who looks gay back there? Probably me, huh?
You can't tell if it's a man or a woman in that.
Ugly woman.
I really like that Simpsons thing you put on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
That was really dope. I really like it.
Yeah, I paid an artist to do that.
Yeah, man.
I was gonna tell a story.
Just go back to where you were saying you were gay.
That's not what I was saying, but this is the story of when I told my mom that I was gay.
Okay, that's all we need to know. Story in. This was another episode of Super Master Bros.
Good night.
No, let me tell the story. All right, so it started like when I was in like kinder, I think.
That's when you started to realize
No, motherfucker, this is when it started, right?
people were painting their pictures and you were painting boyfriends.
I don't know why, I just couldn't help but draw dicks.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No, I'm just kidding.
Just like Superbad. Just like Superbad.
No, what happened is, this is a true story. When I was in like kinder or something, I was in the playground and somebody
Molested you.
No, motherfucker, jeez.
It was staff or who was it?
No, it was like an older kid that kicked a soccer ball, all right?
And you were fascinated because it was a ball and you just wanted it to hit your face?
Let me tell the story. All right, so this older kid kicked the ball
Was
towards...
he cute or?
Motherfucker. Was he cute? All right, so this kid kicked this soccer ball and it rolled towards me, all right?
Okay.
And then I just picked it up and
Put it in your mouth.
No.
Okay. I'm just trying to follow along, okay?
No, I just threw it back. And I don't know why. What happened, but I think like I wanted to play with him or something like that.
Oh,
you know?
I bet you did.
Yeah.
And then the kid was just like, "No, you're gay." And then he left.
And that's
That was
when you
it.
realized I'm gay.
So then I didn't know what that meant. I was in kinder. I'd never heard it before. And then I went home and I told Mom, I'm gay. And then she was like, what? And she was like, why do you say that? And I said, because this older kid in school, like, he told me that I was gay. And I think she was trying to figure out, like, well, what happened? What led to that, you know?
Yeah, well, you probably told the story where some kid gave you his balls and you were playing with it. And then you gave it back and he called you gay.
No, and I think it's because when you're a little kid, you just say random things, you know, because my son Mason, he's 7, and he says that things are racist to the things that are not even racist, you know? Like, I'll tell him a story and he'll laugh and he'll go, that's racist. And I'll be like, whoa, that was not racist in any way. You need to stop saying that, you know?
You guys go through a drive-thru and they ask if you want fries. Whoa, that's racist.
So just like Mason, he learned this word racist. I don't know where he learned that word. And he uses it in a way that's not even correct. So this kid, he was like, you're gay. I didn't know what it meant. And I went home and I told Mom, I'm gay. Because this kid told me that I'm gay. And then I think ever since then, it stuck with her.
That you were gay?
I think she really, like, from then on, tried to observe, like, to make sure.
I remember that you had a Tweety Bird shirt when you were pretty small.
That doesn't make me gay.
Yeah, but that was a gay shirt.
I didn't even buy it. I wasn't buying my own clothes at that age.
I think there's some pictures.
Yeah, there is, but I wasn't buying my own clothes.
She probably thought you were gay and she was getting you gay attire already. She's trying to make you feel comfortable.
On the racks, Superman for Angel, Spider-Man for Mario, Tweety Bird for Manny.
For the little gay boy.
Oh my god.
So, fast forward a few years later, right? And remember I had that friend Tony that lived around the corner from when we lived on when we lived in Angels Park.
Tony,
Remember?
was he the one that
Tony?
gave you the PSP?
He gave me a PSP. I never had a PSP.
You had a friend that like lend you a PSP or something.
Lend me a Game Boy, but that was like in
Oh,
5th grade.
PSP.
That was Esteban. All right, so no, Tony. We used to take the bus with us when we used to stop at that corner bus stop. Tony, he lived on that street.
Oh yeah, Tony. Yeah.
Yeah. So one time, the way that I knew if Tony was home, my window from my room was at the back of the house, facing towards his street.
Yeah. So point of this story is Manny would look through the back window and spy on other boys in the neighborhood.
So when I would go to Tony's house, because I would go hang out with him a lot,
What would
I
you
would
do?
just peek out the window, see if there was a car in the driveway. If there's a car there, he's home. If the car's out of the driveway, he's not home. So one day I was checking the window to see if there was a car
To see if he was
in the
undressing,
driveway, to see if I can go over to his house.
to see if you can go over.
And Mom passed by and she saw me look out, and it was just a quick glance. You know, I glanced, no car in the driveway.
Yeah, but as a parent, you would be a little concerned if you see your son looking out the window butt naked at another boy's house.
I wasn't butt naked. So I peeked
With
out the window.
Your thumb up their ass.
And it wasn't even peeking. I just looked out the window to see if there was a car in the driveway, so I knew if he was home or not. And Mom was passing by the door right at that moment,
and
she was like,
saw you flashing your naked body to the whole neighborhood.
"No, motherfucker, stop changing the story." So she saw me look out the window to see if he was home. That's all I was doing. And then she was like, "What are you doing?" But she told me in a way like,
Where are your clothes?
"No, bitch." So she told in her tone, like it made me feel like I was doing something bad, you know, because she was
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing?"
'Cause
I was
you're
like,
naked.
"Oh, I just wanted to see if he's home," you know.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was in trouble already, and I think because I already felt like I was in trouble, so I had like this demeanor of like I'm doing something bad, you know.
But you're naked.
I wasn't naked, bitch. You're twisting the story.
I'm like, I'm gonna let you guys go ahead.
So she was like, "What are you doing?" And already I was nervous. I was like, "Oh,
I'm
man."
naked. Where was I?
I don't know.
I was naked on the top bed.
So I was just trying to see if he was home. That was it.
So if you can,
So I can go over because we didn't have cell phones, you know?
yeah,
I mean, we had home phones at the time.
that wasn't Grindr at the time.
Motherfucker. So
That AOL chat room days,
Yeah.
we didn't have cell phones at the
right?
time. So I looked out the window, tried to see if he's home. Mom passed by. She saw me looking out
Naked.
the window.
And then
Was not naked, bitch.
This is just going in circles. Just keep going, man. You were naked. You were looking for Tony.
Was
And then-
fucking naked.
Okay, we're going in circles. Okay, Mom saw you. You were caught red-handed. You knew you're in trouble because no boy should just be looking out the window naked for other boys. How could you not feel like you're in trouble? What made it worse is your thumb was up your ass. And then let's keep going.
None of that is true.
Okay.
Jesus
I was fully clothed. I just glanced out the window to see if there was a car in the driveway.
She was showing you two pictures. How does this make you feel? And it was like women, and then how does this make you feel with Tony's head cut out, glued to the body? Well, I want to go hang out with him.
Oh, man. Have you guys seen that Netflix show, Big Mouth?
No,
No.
I haven't seen it.
No? Oh, you guys gotta see it. It's really funny.
But she would tell me like, if you're gay, it's okay. You can tell me.
But it was the most liberating feeling you've ever felt.
Shut the fuck up.
God.
And I think it was because I wore those white jeans or something.
Yeah.
But I guess she would see the way that I dressed and was like, yeah, he's gay.
Tight shirt, tight skinny pants.
I did wear tight clothes.
You would watch music videos of black guys without shirts, dancing and singing.
What are you talking? Little Wayne videos?
Yeah. What was she left to think with, you know?
It kind of reminds me of that South Park episode. Remember, Butters found out that his dad would go to like one of those gay clubs?
bars? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he thought that he was wrestling.
Yeah.
Manny would actually go to those.
Yeah, right.
One time, Mom, she couldn't pick me up from school. So she was like, just follow your brother and he'll take you home. And you remember you told me to wait outside one of those places? You don't remember?
This never happened.
Anyways, keep going.
Oh, that's the end of the story. I might be gay. Who knows?
Oh, man. Man. Shoot, man. Anyways, there's a place in El Paso I want to go check out called Cloud. It's a hookah lounge. and I never smoked a hookah before. I was wondering if you guys ever done that.
Yeah, with Mario when we were younger. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What,
Mario was really into that.
what was that like? I never smoked a hookah.
It gets you lightheaded really easy, and like you start to get a headache.
It's supposed to calm you or what? Because I mean, I didn't like it, but I would do it just because
was
Mario
cool,
liked it,
'cause
and
it
I
was
wanted
smoking.
to impress him. You know.
But I don't really know. I don't really know much about hookahs. I just remember he had one, and he had like 3 pipes that would extend from it, and it was one for each of us, and we would smoke it for like an hour, and after the hour, like I would get a bad headache, and I felt lightheaded.
Is it good with beer or?
No, we weren't drinking with it, but I would imagine.
Damn, dude. I've been taking like CBD to help me sleep. Pretty good.
Like with
Like the little gummies and shit.
They
Yeah.
sell them like at gas stations now.
Yeah, dude. Do you guys think they should go ahead and legalize marijuana?
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah, fuck it, man. What about you?
I mean, I don't smoke, so
You
it
don't-
doesn't matter to me.
You don't smoke marijuana?
Nah.
Ah. I don't smoke marijuana. I never smoked marijuana before, but now I kind of want to try it if it's legal. Like if I go to a state where it's legal, then I'm like, oh, cool. I don't have to worry about the cops. Then go to like a cannabis store or a recreational marijuana store and just show my ID. Like, yo, I'm in my 20s. I want to go check it out.
You don't have to smoke to have an opinion on it. Like honestly, I feel like it might as well be legal. Like a lot of the crime out there is because of marijuana.
Yeah, but I mean, I just mean like it doesn't really affect me directly. I think most of the people that want to push for it to be legal is because they want to be
They're
able to do it
potheads.
out in the open without having to worry about getting in.
But isn't that
any
why
legal
we're
trouble?
having so much shit with the cartel and it's all just back and forth?
But I'm just saying, like for me personally, it doesn't matter because I don't smoke it. So it's like I don't care if they legalize it. It's not like it's gonna be some freedom for me.
Well, what
you know?
about gay marriage here? What do you think about that? Should they legalize it
It's already been legal.
here in El Paso, Manny?
Yeah, yeah.
I see what you're doing right now, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I'm not gay, all right.
But what do you think?
I did take the gay quiz on,
Yeah,
on that podcast
yeah,
with Justin.
Oh
Did you listen to that one?
no,
Because you weren't on it.
I wasn't in it.
Me and Justin, we took a
And
gay quiz.
I will always fall in love with you. That's
on.
it, Justin. You're not the only one that can do it.
Yeah, take that, Justin.
I didn't watch that episode, but what I'm getting is that someone confessed to love to Manny.
No.
He sang to me very romantically, but it wasn't gay. I mean, it was just 2 guys.
Kissing.
I did want you to tell the story of when you met 50 Cent while you're here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a good story.
Okay, well, last night, the day, like, okay, I went to go see, I don't know how to start with this story,
You were in the candy shop.
no,
Isn't that where he's at?
No, he was in the club.
no,
Bottles full of bub.
no, anyways, I saw, like, an Instagram post of, like, the meet and greet poster that, you know, he was gonna be at
The candy shop. And
no,
he's
no,
gonna let you lick
Specs.
the lollipop.
No. He was gonna be at Specs.
What a meet and greet.
Yeah, it was a meet and greet. It was gonna be at Specs, you know,
Yeah.
Specs, and then you know, he's promoting Branson Cognac and Le Chien Dual, like some French champagne, and so I saw the poster. In fact, I have it. I'll show you guys later. I saw the promotional, you know, post. So I thought, oh, cool. So I told my mom, 50 Cent's gonna be in El Paso. Can we go? And she didn't know who he was, but she was like, yeah, sure. So the next day we got there really early to go to Specs, and then we walked in, and it turns out like you have to buy a bottle to Branson Cognac or Le Chien Dual, and I think
Listerine?
Le Chien Dual.
Oh, I was like 50 Cent. What are you up to?
I don't know.
Selling people Listerine?
No. It was
Isn't that
a
mouthwash?
No, it was a.
There's alcohol in it.
It was a champagne. It was a champagne, but anyways, I don't know. But anyways, I took the cheapest bottle, which was the Branson Cognac Phantom, which is the black one. And I was like, I'll take that one. That was like $40. And then it turned out like the girl at Specs said, if you buy 3 bottles, he'll sign one of them. And that's like $200. And I was like, that's a little expensive. I'll just stick with 1 bottle. So I had 1 bottle. And then I bought it. And then we went to the line. And then we're just in line waiting for 50 Cent to come in. And it was like a little bit early. So we got there pretty early. So the line wasn't that long. But it was getting longer and longer. And then 50 Cent walked into the door.
Wait. But before he got there, did you guys have to look out a window to make sure that he was
No.
You weren't naked, were you?
No.
That would be wrong.
No. It was in public, dude. It was in public. But
If it wasn't in public,
Maybe.
yeah, but no. I was just waiting for him with my mom, and 50 Cent walks into the door and goes like to like that little area where he takes pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Anyways, we're in line, and the line is going by fast. I was just really excited, but also kind of nervous, and kind of scared. I'm like, oh, grab it, because and my hands were getting kind of sweaty, because when I would hold the bottom, it would be pretty heavy. So I would hold it in one hand like this, like the neck of the bottle, and I would. They had like a little circle thing where you can put it on the table. I put it on my hand, and I would switch it because my hand would be really sweaty and stuff. But anyways, we get to the front of the line, and the security guards would take your phone and ask you to put it on the camera setting so they can take a picture, and then they would give you like disinfect your phone, and they would disinfect your hands and stuff like that. And then I went up to him, and I took a picture with them. And I said, I really like your music. I really like your movies. You're a big inspiration. And then my mom says, I'm sorry. I told him that I was going to take him to meet you. And he couldn't sleep last night. And he was excited to meet you. And 50 Cent had his arm like this. And he looked down on me like he's like 6 flat, like 6 feet tall. Mm-hmm. And he had his arm around me. And, like, I was all excited because I was taking a picture with him. And, I just told him, hey, man, I really like your movies. I really like your music, bro. Your first album was awesome. It was a really cool experience. And, I took a picture with him. And, he signed my bottle. So, like, he took my bottle and he did this to one of the security guards. And the security guard gave him a marker or a Sharpie or something, and then he signed my bottle and he gave it back to me, and I was happy. And then when you leave, they give it to you like in a paper bag and tell you all sales are final. Mm-hmm. And my mom says, you damn right it's final. He signed the bottle.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and I've been really wanting to open that bottle and drink it, like to see what it tastes like. But people on Facebook and Instagram are like, no, don't open it up.
You go and you buy another bottle that hasn't been signed by him. Yeah. You taste that bottle.
Yeah.
But you can't open this one.
Yeah, because it's signed.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But, when I put the picture, I tagged him, and it was cool, man. I really like 50 Cent.
Well, that's pretty sick.
Yeah. And then also I met Jason David Frank, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah, a.k.a. Tommy Oliver. And
Which one is he? The red one?
No,
He said the green one.
The green one.
Oh, that's right. He told us.
And then I also met Dante Bosco. You guys don't know who Dante Bosco is?
I know who he is. Does Manny know?
Have you guys seen the show Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Who's Dante Bosco?
Haven't you ever seen the show Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Did you really know that, or did you just know because he just said it?
Duh, everyone knows. Huh, Isaac?
Yeah, I mean, he was the one that played like the fire.
He plays the fire one.
Yeah.
Angel doesn't know.
Yes, I do.
I call bullshit.
But yeah, I met Dante Bosco. I also met Mindy Sterling.
Who's Mindy Sterling?
She's the one.
Wait, don't tell him. Who's Mindy Sterling?
She's the one.
God damn it. No, but I meant Mindy Sterling. She was that German lady from Austin
Hold on,
Powers.
I'll
She
explain
was
to
that
Angel. She
German
was-
lady from Austin Powers.
God damn it, never mind.
Which one is she in Austin Powers? The German lady.
She's like, she yelled, Scott! She's,
Oh, her. I know
Yeah,
who that is.
yeah.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah, it's Dr. Evil's
wife.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met her.
But
at
I
a
knew that
fest-
already.
Yeah.
She was a German one.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Do you have a
and-
picture with her?
Yeah, I have a picture of her.
Cool. Send me both of those pictures.
Yeah.
I'll post them.
And then, I met some comic book artists and stuff like that. And then, I met David Yost, the Blue Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah, I met David Yost. And then, I met the actors who played Bulk and Skull.
What is that?
You never seen Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? With Bulk and Skull, they were like the two bullies.
No.
No?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I met them. And then, man, I met a lot of celebrities. I met some celebrities. I met one of the actors that was in the Underworld movie.
I haven't seen that movie either.
Like,
Van Helsing one?
the what?
The Van Helsing?
Van Helsing? No. I don't know. He's like some big black guy. He plays like
50 Cent.
No. Like another one, but he was in. I didn't take a picture with him though, because it
How
cost
many
me.
big
Angel,
black guys
not
did you
every big black guy is 50 Cent. You racist.
meet? That's how you use it.
Yeah. Do you guys talk about like? Do you guys know any good horror movies? Good scary movies?
Angel's scared of Chucky.
Oh man,
I love Chucky.
No, but you were scared of Chucky for the longest time.
I
Yeah, but I
saw-
got over it, really.
I saw.
yeah,
some-
at the age of like 20,
No,
25 maybe.
I saw.
11.
I saw.
Not 11.
At least I wouldn't stand naked looking out for a boy with my
But-
thumb up.
yeah.
That
my
didn't
ass.
happen, bitch.
Recently, I saw that movie Silence of the Lambs.
I've never seen that one.
You never seen Silence of the Lambs?
No.
Have you seen it?
You haven't seen Silence of the Lambs?
What's it about?
It's about Hannibal Lecter.
About how? Hold on, he's our guest and you're interrupting him when he's trying to tell a story?
What is it?
okay.
Don't say anything, Isaac. What is it about?
Isaac is our guest here today, Angel.
It's about Hannibal Lecter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe I have seen it.
I was going to say that, but I wanted him to have the
You're-
opportunity
you're
to
a
talk
liar.
about it.
Why don't you just get naked and look out the window?
I've never seen that movie. No, I didn't know what it was about.
I don't know. I haven't seen it either. I just heard him say it when I shushed him.
Yeah, you got to stop shushing our guest.
Shh.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the court would like to present exhibit.
Austin Powers?
Yes.
Yeah. Austin Powers.
I know that one.
How about no?
So I guess that's it. We'll just
Yeah.
wrap it up with that.
All right,
Because
cool.
we got like a good 2 hours there. I got to cut.
Yeah.
So this has been a very special episode of Super Messed Up Bros. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Isaac, for being here.
No problem.